Melbourne, Stan Chamu joining us now. Stan, welcome to you. Just kind of looking at the suite of performance so far, we'd already commented on this back foot position for the material plays. How do you judge risk sentiment? It looks as if there was a tick higher. There you get that rally in the euro, you get a pop for the A dollar, but the miners aren't playing along, coming along for the ride. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. We have obviously seen a bit of a tick up in risk sentiment. Obviously yesterday most of the risk assets took a leg higher, starting off late in the Asian session when we had those comments from Chinese Premier Wen that lifted sentiment late in the Asian session, and this continued into the European session as well. And luckily, obviously, we got those comments from Angela Merkel, who was just back from holidays, and she said Germany's policies are very much aligned with Mario Draghi's policies to defend the euro. So that really did give a lift in sentiment across the board. Like you were saying before, the euro dollar was probably the biggest beneficiary, propelled from around 1.226 to about 1.236, so that was back above that 1.23 level. Unfortunately for the AUD, we only managed to reclaim 1.05, but not by much. This morning was slightly moving sideways. We haven't really quite continued that momentum we saw in the US session. So it does seem like with the material space today, they haven't really managed to pick up on that lead as well. We obviously had a big move in most of the materials players when Rio Tinto reported. We were also hoping that that news from yesterday from comments by Chinese Premier Wen would help some of the resources plays tick up, but it seems like everyone's still committed to the yield plays, especially being reporting season. It seems like the financials remain in favour. This morning, obviously, we had ANZ come out, we had NAB earlier in the week, Commonwealth Bank as well. So particularly with Commonwealth Bank and Telstra set to go ex-div on Monday, it certainly seems like yield has continued to dominate trade.
What's your sort of sixth sense about how we will finish up, Stan, in positive or negative territory today after hitting those, 3-4 month highs yesterday?
Well, considering we've failed to really live up to the momentum from trading overnight today, it just seems like markets are sort of drifting sideways at the moment. Obviously, we're already up about 1.4% for the week, so overall it's not a bad result. So we could see some investors starting to say, hang on, we've already had a pretty good week considering the way we started the week off, and we could see that typical drift into the Friday afternoon trade.
Bank your profits and move on. That would seem the consensus call. Thanks so much, Dan. We'll talk soon.
Cheers.